a todos, bienvenidos a otro episodio de Bellas. Yo soy Diana Citlali.
Yo soy Alejandra Salgado.
Y Jackie Dubon.
So we all hope that you guys had an amazing Christmas. Como les dijimos, rodeados de familia, mucho amor, comida y todo. Pero ahora we're going to dive into New Year's, you know?
Woo!
New Year's is coming up.
Yes.
Se pasó de volada el año.
No, it really did. It really did.
So we're going to talk a little bit of our little traditions that we do, nuestras creencias que tenemos para New Year's. We're going to talk a little bit of resolution. We're going to talk a little bit also about one of the most popular goals that we set once the year comes to an end and we're going to start this new year. Una de las más populares goals that we like to set with ourselves.
Yeah, definitely. And we're going to have a great interview with a personal trainer. So hopefully get your mindset on that personal goal. Porque ya saben, el 1 de January, all the gyms get filled up. Y pasa January 31st. Y los
Poco a poquito se van desalojando.
Yeah, definitely. So what are some traditions you guys have? Because one of them that I think is crazy, and maybe you guys can help me like explain it, like the underwears.
Yeah.
Tenemos una tradición que Año Nuevo, que si te pones calzones rojos, es para el amor, para traer amor en tu vida, right? Pero que hay otros colores. ¿Qué más? Do you guys know?
So we have the...
El verde es dinero, right?
Verde dinero.
So you have the green for the money, and then you have the yellow one para prosperity. And health. Yes, usually I try to find uno que tenga todos los colores. Like, let's
get a rainbow.
Me pongo uno, but sometimes it's a little bit hard to get
So you
them
gotta
all.
choose one.
Yeah, no, me pongo los tres. Me los encimo. You know? I need them all. I need them all. You know, some love, some money, some health, y todo.
Yeah. Wow. There's so many. You just grow up thinking about it. También las uvas, right?
The grapes,
I think cuando ya el año nuevo viene, like the clock hits
when it
12.
strikes 12, yeah. You
So
need to have your 12 grapes already on hand.
Y cada vez que te comes una es como your goals or
one
your
wish.
Yeah,
one
wish for
that
each
you
one.
want to come true this upcoming year.
¿Y qué más? There's de la maleta, que para que viajes más, para que el año entre y viajes más.
Yeah, I didn't know about that one.
You didn't know?
I didn't know
Never heard about
that.
one?
No.
Que avientas la maleta afuera.
No. You
No.
pack up, like, you have your little maleta,
Uh-huh.
you know, it could be your purse too or something. Ideally, it's a little maleta. You pack it up with, like, a whole bunch of clothes or whatever. Y tienes que salir corriendo with your family, everybody you want to travel with. And you have to, like if you're going
I
to
didn't.
really?
Yeah. Yo pensaba que no sé por qué en mi mente escuché que like la avientas y que like
No, tienes que ir con la maleta, si no, nomás la maleta va a viajar.
que la avientas en la calle. I got that one wrong.
You have to go with the maleta. You have to travel with the maleta.
Yeah. ¿Y qué más? I think that's like the most popular one. Los calzones de los colores, la maleta, las uvas.
También las lentejas. So what we
¿Qué es
do,
eso?
Las lentejas son como little beans.
Oh, yeah.
No, pero what do you do
Like
with
the
them?
tradition.
So you cook them, you cook the lentejas, and then tú le das a todos los invitados, like if it was at your house or if you're gonna go somewhere else, where you take the lentejas y les das a todos lentejas, and that's like kind of like, you know, of saying, you know, when you give and then you get something back, así como
give and receive.
doing the good deed and getting something back. So it's como que you're sharing, you know, your good
karma.
Good karma and stuff like that. Tú le estás dando de comer a alguien, you know, and then it comes back to you throughout the year.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know about maleta or the lentejas.
I never heard of the lenteja one.
Yeah, we do those. We do the lentejas, we do the underwear, we do the grapes for sure, and then what else? The maletas.
There's so much more, pero
Your whole familia does the maletas?
Yeah.
I could just picture all you guys running outside the house.
It's my mom and my tia. My tia, me and my mom, they have these traditions.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
I could just picture all your family just running out.
And of course, el abrazo, you know, when it's
claro que sí,
you know,
claro que
also a
sí.
tradition, un abrazo y un beso, and just wishing everybody, you know, that they all accomplish all their goals que tanto anhelan agarrar este año.
Yeah, and my brother says we hug, but we also pop like little like firecracker things.
Oh, okay.
We've always popped those. Like we're all there. Like we played loteria before.
Oh,
you
yes,
know?
that's another tradition.
Yeah.
Even though it's not como una creencia de esas, you know,
But,
pero it's like a tradition that we do, loteria.
Yeah, and then we start off by like with coins and change, and then we go like dollar bills and stuff like that. So
Oh wow! Cool. And then there's another tradition I've never done, but I read it online and I don't know how this works. Pero para que entres más dinero en tu vida el año nuevo, que you're supposed to burn money.
Oh, and I haven't heard of that.
I'm like, when I read that, I was like, wait, why would I be burning money? That's the total opposite. That's the opposite of getting more money. Yeah. So, whatever floats your boat, right?
No, I haven't tried that one. I know.
Yeah, and I don't think I'll try that one because even a dollar counts.
Yeah.
But there's so many. So if we miss any traditions, feel free to DM us on @bellas.na and like we want to
hear. Or if your own family has their own tradition.
I would like to know more little things that they do because it's very interesting, you know.
Yeah, different cultures, different traditions. That's really interesting. Yeah. So the new year viene, girls, and you know it's a good time to set new resolutions, right? Kind of reflect on your year and say, these are my goals. Did I accomplish them, or how was it? So let's share with our audience, como qué resolutions do we have? So if you guys want to start, like kind of like what your resolution is and what you're gonna try to do to implement it.
No, you can start.
I can start. Okay. Okay. Pues. So resolution that I want to do is more, I guess you can say, knowledgeable. Like I really want to read one book per month. Because I love reading.
That's a good one.
I've always liked reading when I was little, and I have all these books, and I don't finish reading them. I have like half, and then I buy another one because they're all so interesting. I just want to buy all the books. So definitely a resolution is I want to read a book once a month. Finish it. So I'll have one book once a month, and you gain more knowledge, experience, different people's perspective, and it's just, I enjoy reading. It's like a little stress reliever. You get, and especially those even though people can make fun of you for self-help books, they help you so much improve. Like, oh my god, like Napoleon Hill, he has Think Rich, Grow Rich something. He has really good books, inspirational. If you listen to the podcast Impact Theory on YouTube, all these great people who like change their life. Like if you listen to their story, they inspire you. They want you. They want you to do more with yourself. That you're capable. Like whatever you think in your mind is what you're going to attract. So
and I feel that helps all your other goals because it's gonna keep you in that like
in check,
state of mind of like motivated and trying to accomplish any other goal that you may have.
So the book I really recommend that will change your life is The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, which if you implement it, I'm pretty sure it will change your life. Like, just be on it, So Don Miguel Ruiz, that's one of them. And the second one, Paul Coelho. I might be saying his name wrong, but I read his book and I was like, you read those books and you're like, you kind of compare it to your life and you're like, oh wait, I've been doing some of this. And like, oh my God, what if I continue to do this? So like, he focused on the hero's journey. So the hero's journey is a big, I don't want to call it philosophical, but it's the basis that storytellers use. The whole hero's journey. They have an issue. People who are reading it want him to get what he wants, and like it's like a whole story. Like storytellers really use the hero's journey as a basis for their storytelling. So Paul Coelho, really recommend his book. He has a lot of books, but just look up his book, The Amethyst, The Alchemist. Okay, yeah, the book that I recommend from Paul Coelho is The Alchemist. Look it up, and it's really good, and it will inspire you. So yeah, so that's my resolution, and I don't know, to implement it, I think I'm just gonna set reminders and just kind of really focus on it. Maybe write it down on a sticky note, like, hey, you need to read 10 minutes today or 15. Any kind of minutes you can get into your time, it'll make a difference. So definitely, yeah.
That's a good one. Okay. What about you, Jackie?
So my resolution is I need to drink more water.
Oh my God, that's mine too.
So I want to drink more water. I need to drink more water. So I don't eat healthy. I don't work out. I don't do anything. But I want to try to get healthy as I can, or try to at least. But yeah, another goal, like another personal, I guess, goal or resolution of mine this year is to move out. To move out. My is March, and I've been working on it for a while. Okay. So my deadline is March. So that's one of my goals I want to accomplish this year. Yeah.
That's good.
That's a big one.
That's a big one.
Yeah. It went from water to moving out real quick.
Yeah. And yeah, at work, there's a gym. Like we have our own gym at work. So and it's free for us. So I kind of want to try to work out, like a little workout in there as well, as I can, because I just got a second job. I'm coaching again. I'm coaching cheer again. So that was another goal of mine. Get back into it. So I already, the year I did it before the year began, but that's another goal of mine.
And you'll be working out, kind of, right?
Yeah, working out, kind of, and then
yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds good. Yeah.
So just 3 basic things, but
set reminders on your phone, like drink water.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna jump on that book. Like at least read it.
Yeah.
Maybe not a book a month, but I know I want to just start reading.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that'll be really good. ¿Y tú, Diana?
So for me, también era to drink water, but adding to that, I mean, I want to be maybe I guess it's like time management with
I wonder why.
I'm kidding. But time management, but regarding meal prepping, okay? Because I've been I try to do it, and like I'll do it for like 2-3 days. Like I'll cook like probably like on Monday, and I'll cook like salmon, and then I'll do like mashed potatoes and veggies, and I'll eat it for like Monday and Tuesday. But then on Tuesday I won't follow along and then cook something else for the next 2 or 3 days or whatever. So I need to be like more consistent. Yeah, y hacer el tiempo to actually cook and meal prep.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really good one. Yeah, you can do it on Sundays and like meal prep all your meals. Or are you okay with that? Because some people don't like to have like a meal longer than 3 days in a fridge. But maybe you could do that on Sundays. Prep all your 7 meals.
Yeah, like I could definitely try it and see how I feel. Like like si me gusta,
como
como sabe la comida. I've only done it for like 2-3 days, but I haven't tried like the whole week. I don't know how that would work. Okay. But yeah, so I really want to work on that.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Because I go to the gym and stuff, but I feel like that's like very important. I need to work on that.
Yes, that's really good. Yeah. Best wishes for your.
I know.
Yeah.
We gotta help each other here.
Yeah. I'll text you, Diana. Did you prep your meal? Jackie, did you drink water today?
I know. Yes, I might need that reminder because.
Yeah, I'm gonna bug you guys. You're gonna be like, Ale, shut up.
I hope you guys all accomplish your goal. You finished reading that book.
Yeah, I need to.
A book a month. I'm gonna make sure. Ale, remember.
Oh, the pressure's on, guys.
So we have a special guest in the house today. She's gonna help us talk more about fitness and how to stay healthy and how to maintain yourself throughout the whole year if that's your New Year's resolution. And her name is Alejandra Navarrete.
Woohoo!
And she'll be right back once we come on break.
We'll be right back.
See you guys.
Bye.
Shop MXLA Beauty for quality makeup at amazing prices. For smooth, soft lips, use a cherry lip scrub followed by the new coconut lip mask infused with vitamin E. Let your creativity fly high with the Ultraviolet Galaxy palette, which includes 18 shimmer and matte eyeshadows and also 3 amazing highlighters. Use the code BELLAS for a discount off your order. Wholesale and retail now available at www.mxlabeauty.com.
Bienvenidos de regreso aquí con Bellas, y aquí ya tenemos a nuestro special guest.
Bienvenida.
Hola, gracias, muchas gracias.
Y ella se llama
Alejandra Navarrete.
So she's a personal trainer. Como les dijimos, pues ya viene el año nuevo. And one of the most popular goals or metas que se pone mucha de la gente es to, work out, maybe lose a few pounds, eat a little bit better. Entonces, that's why we have this beautiful lady right here. Y ella nos va a explicar y nos va a ayudar un poco to how to get to that goal and how to actually keep the momentum going to actually pull through and not just have it for just January or something like that.
Or like the first week.
Yes.
No, not for me.
Yeah. Before we dive deep into the nitty-gritty of how to and everything, just to get to know you a little bit more, the audience, platícanos poco, tell us a little bit more about like what got you into fitness, kind of your little background story of that.
So I basically started at a gym I'm not sure if you can mention. It's a big chain of a gym. And so I started there first as sales. So basically my main goal was to motivate people to start working out so they would start coming to the gym. Okay. And, when I started, I had no experience other than just sales experience. But one time, my boss sat down with me and told me, how do you want to motivate others if you don't do it yourself, if it's not a habit for yourself? And so that's when I decided to make the change. And I started, exercising. And it's been basically since then.
Oh, wow. And so before you started motivating people, you just exercise on a regular basis, or it wasn't part of your habit, you said?
Well, I would exercise every now and then, but it wasn't a habit. And I realized that if
you weren't consistent,
it was not exactly. Like, consistency is key when it comes down to being able to see results. So I started myself, for example, in the morning time, doing a little bit of fasted cardio, and then in the nighttime, I started the weight training. But along with that, nutrition also came along.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah. And then when you started, if you don't mind sharing, like how much weight have you lost or muscle? Like what has been your progress as of when you started and then now?
Okay, so I was basically 163 pounds.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
When I, before I started working out. And I give myself a goal. But what I tell people and, what I've always used to tell people is same thing. You got to give yourself small, attainable time-bounded goals, what we call those SMART goals, right? So when I started exercising, which was on a year 2000, when I took it serious, year 2014 February, my birthday was is in September, so I gave myself that goal of being able to lose the weight before my birthday. And so that's when I went from 163 pounds down to 142 pounds, and I lost those 20 pounds within that time.
That's really
so
good.
that would be a key point, a key tip, you know, to set
Smart
goals
goals.
Chiquita. So you're not gonna say, you know, like for example, her, she was 163. She wasn't gonna say, I'm gonna go down to 125. No, because it even sounds kind of like dreading.
I didn't even give myself a actually number.
You just wanted to lose some.
Right.
Okay.
But you start with smaller goals, as in, like, for example, for the next 30 days, I'm going to give up soda, and I'm not going to have soda for the next 30 days.
That's what I would struggle with.
I heard you earlier mentioning water, you know, so that's a smaller goal that you can give yourself. Carry yourself a gallon of water and see how you do for the next 30 days. So those small attainable goals that we give ourselves, it's what's going to help us, you know, be able to reach the big goal. Exactly, the bigger goal.
Yeah, si se siente como más ligeritas, like, okay, I can do this.
I can do this. Yeah.
Yeah, because we
So
gotta
that's
set
really good.
realistic goals, right? Like being realistic about it. Porque we can be so impatient que mañana we want everything, right? Pero little by
No,
little.
be realistic about it. No, because everybody knows their own schedules. It's like you can't be going to the gym like 4 hours a day if you can't do it. You know, like be realistic with yourself too.
Right. It has to be small, realistic goals.
And then you're a personal trainer, right? So you guide people like working out.
Yes, right.
Okay.
That is correct. So, so when it comes down to, you know, motivating others, same thing, small attainable goals, scale is the worst thing that you can do when you're also looking to, you know, lose weight and stay focused on goals, because I feel like that discourages people a lot of times.
And below the scale is like, you can just have finished a meal, like a hearty meal full of vegetables, and you're going to weigh a lot. But then, you know, like the scale como que can be inaccurate. Do you see what I'm like?
I feel like, you know, our especially for you know, for us women, our weight is gonna fluctuate within the month, right? But I feel like the scale doesn't really help out when you're, you know, starting a goal. I feel like that's something that you can tell yourself, you know what, I'll go ahead and check my weight in 6 months from now, as opposed to be checking it every single time. The other thing too, I mean, nutrition will be playing a big part on it, because, you know, what I tell clients is one thing: you are what you eat. Right. So if you eat, you know, those healthy foods, you're gonna have the energy to be able to go to the gym. Exactly.
And also with the scale, I feel like it's losing the weight. It doesn't happen overnight. So I feel like if you're looking at the scale, you know, every day or every 2 days, like I feel like that's gonna frustrate you, and you're gonna probably even lose motivation.
Make you want to give up because you're so frustrated that you don't see the change on the scale.
The actual number changing. And also, I don't know why, I feel like this has happened to me before, but okay, so when I'm trying to lose weight and I don't look at the scale anymore, I just like how I feel. But before, when I used to look at my clothes, before when I used to look at the scale, I would feel that sometimes I would even gain weight when I was trying to lose weight. Like
right. So what happens, especially when you incorporate the weight training, that's why I tell my, you know, people, don't base it on how much you weigh, because when you're exercising, not only you're losing the fat, but you're also gaining muscle mass.
Yeah, because the fat turns into muscle.
Not the fat turns into muscle, is that you burn off the fat and you're growing muscle.
And muscle
your own muscle helps you burn the fat. So what happens is muscle weighs a lot more. So then you look at your weight, right? You're like, okay, I only lost 1 pound in a month. Like, how is that?
Like, I gained so much in muscle weight.
Right. So I would tell people to base it on how your clothes feels. Your clothes will be the biggest determinant of how much weight you've lost, as opposed to the scale.
And also like measuring your body fat, no?
Right. Measuring
Instead
body
of looking
fat
at the
in
scale.
inches. Looking at your inches.
With the body measurements, the tape measurements?
The tape, measurement tape, correct. And usually you're going to see trainers using those tools as opposed to just a scale.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
Right.
Okay.
As a personal trainer, what is the biggest excuse you see people use? Because I'm assuming that, you know, you're personal training them, and then maybe like, oh, maybe they subieron de peso, or like maybe they just missed a few days at the gym. Like, what's that biggest excuse people use?
Time. I don't have time. and we used to deal with us. I mean, that with on a daily basis. Like, what were the biggest excuses? During our our training to how to motivate people. Biggest excuses is the time.
Wow.
I don't have the time, but I feel we do have the time. It's just how we decide to
use that
time.
Right, yep.
So, for example, I would get this all the time. The mothers, right? Moms, the moms that have kids. I don't have time because if I'm not at work, I'm dealing with kids. But it's one of those things where I feel like you can arrange the time. So, like, for those moms, early in the morning wouldn't hurt you. Yeah. To do your routine.
Like maybe before the kids go to school, before the kids wake up, if it's a baby.
Right.
Or maybe even incorporate a home workout with the kids where you're doing push-ups, you're watching videos,
and the
on
kids
YouTube
are
dancing, and
now the social media platform makes it so much easier because you also get to learn a lot of workouts. A lot of these things are already out there. It's just for you to look, do it.
Yeah, like I do see like those little like at-home workouts, like videos on Facebook or on Instagram where you could do, and I've also seen like meals you can eat, to lose weight and stuff like that. But
so, like, basically, si se quiere, se puede. So you
Exactamente.
just have to have, like,
do you really
las
want
ganas de
it?
hacerlo.
You really, really want it. That's what it comes
The smaller
down to.
goals, people. Just focus on the smaller goals.
Yeah.
Okay, and then also, pues como habíamos dicho, like at the end of the year, it's very popular for people to say, I'm going to start going to the gym, I'm going to start working out. And I go to the gym and I see like in January, está lleno. Like no hay ni máquinas that you can use because everybody's at the gym. Pero se van pasando las semanas y se va desocupando el gym, lonelier. And then it goes back to normal.
Right.
So how can these people, stay motivated? How can we remember that we want to work out, or like how can we keep the momentum going so that we don't give up, or we stop going in January, so we keep it going throughout the year?
So you keep it going. It's gonna be a matter of making it a habit. So for example, let's use January as our start point. So I've always tell people, you want to create a habit, it takes about 21 days. If you're able to pass, if you think about it, January it has 31 days.
Yeah.
You have 21 days to make it a habit. If you pass the 21-day mark, it will be very hard for you not to have made it a habit. And see, the thing is that you gotta also find your way of exercise. It's not just the gym, although that is my preferred. I prefer the gym. Yes, but you have to find a way because not everybody enjoys the gym the same way. There's people that like dancing, so Zumba is a good option for you. Yeah. There's other people that enjoy the cardio as opposed to the weight training. So I mean, there's parks. We have local parks in every single city where you can just tell yourself in the mornings go to the park. So
and now like the parks have like little workout area too.
They do. And so again, if you pass that 21-day mark, I feel like it will be very hard for you
to break the habit
of staying motivated.
It would be like the 21 days seguiditos, or like
as in like okay, so of course your body needs to rest, right? So I'm not we're not saying we're gonna go to the gym every single day. So but for example, you can go ahead and tell yourself, hey, every other day this week I'm gonna go ahead and exercise, whether it's gonna be at the gym, whether it's gonna be at a local park, whether it's gonna be at a class. Give yourself that. And once you pass the 21 days, I promise you'll make it happen.
And for the people that like want to start going to the gym and would want you as a personal trainer, or try to get tips from you, like where can they find you at social media?
On social media, well, I have my Instagram. It's typically what I use. If I'm gonna share any habits, you're gonna find me on Miss Alex 90. On Instagram will be basically the best way.
Okay,
so
awesome.
Chicos and chicas, you already heard it, so just follow her on Instagram if you want tips or anything. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and do some workouts now.
Alejandro va a enseñar unos quick workouts.
Just a quick question: are you open to giving sessions and stuff like that?
It is something that I am working on. Like how do you say? Looking at online coaching is it's a big thing right now.
Yeah, it is.
I do have other projects that I'm working on right now, but that is something that I am considering. Maybe now that we're talking about New Year's resolutions, right? That might be something that I would consider to do. Yes.
So just stay updated with your social media.
Yes,
and we'll
stay
find
updated
out there.
with social media.
Well, stay tuned. We're gonna come back with some at-home workouts or workouts you could do at the gym too.
Yes, for everybody who maybe you don't have a gym membership or
it's too full, right?
Yeah.
We talked about that. There's no excuse.
There's no machines.
The mom
there are no excuses.
Yes, Alejandra's gonna show us a few workouts we can easily do early in the morning at home, whatever time, but some quick workouts that we can do to help us, get started with the working out process.
Yes. All right, let's get to it.
Go.
Okay.
Bueno, aquí estamos con Alejandra, que she's going to show us some quick workouts. So no excuses, okay? You have those fitness goals at home, at the gym, outside, wherever you are. We're going to show you. So what's the first one?
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and do one of the, my favorites, especially for that tummy area, right, that we want to go ahead and focus on. So we're going to go ahead and do a plank. You don't need the gym for that, ladies or gentlemen. You really don't. So we're going to go ahead and start on the floor. Try to keep a straight back and glutes and hold. You gotta legs together. Right, your legs are together, arms straight, and you gotta go ahead and engage that core. So it's not just loose. You have to tighten up the core and give yourself 30 seconds, 45 seconds, or 60 seconds, whatever your body can hang.
Wow.
Make sure you have the straight back.
Straight back with glutes and engage your core throughout the whole workout. Make sure you do your breathing too. Very important.
Wow. This is, and what's the time recommendation you have for the planks?
You can do 30 seconds, 45 seconds, or 60 seconds, whatever it is that you feel your body can take.
And Alejandra, how many times do you recommend we do this? If we're doing 30 seconds, how many times should we do it? 3, 2 times?
Well, it depends how. So, for example, you can do sets. So you can go ahead and do what I call the increment pyramid, where you start, for example, your first 30 seconds, then try to push for those 45 seconds the second time, try to push for that 60 seconds the third time. So when you do those pyramid, 30, 45, 60 seconds, so you can do it backwards, right? So we can do first 60 seconds, cut it down to 45, and then cut it down to 30 seconds. So I would say between 3 to 5 sets, depending how many repetitions you're doing.
Do your 5 sets and play around
Oh,
with
wow. Cool. Jackie, how you feeling after the plank?
Feeling good. Haven't done it since high school, but feels good. You
And
feel it in your
so you said the plank, it works out the core, right?
Right. But also, you start also gaining a little bit more of your upper body strength because you are engaging your arms with the workout. It will be mainly for your core. And that's also for example, people that have some sort of a back problem. I feel that would help you too as well to make that back stronger.
I have scoliosis, so I feel like whenever I try to work on my back or anything, it does start hurting. So I feel with the planks, that's perfect.
Right.
The perfect workout.
Right.
It doesn't hurt.
Alejandra, do you recommend to do this every day, 3 times a week, or how often?
A specific workout, you mean, or the planking? I would go ahead and that's one of the workouts that I like to do at least 3 times a week when I'm targeting my core area, which core should be something that you want to target every single time you're at the gym or you're on your workout, because it is the hardest part to target at.
Yes.
Right. So you want to go ahead and make sure that you're working out your core area, whether it is with your back workouts or your leg workouts. You got to make sure that there's some engaging on your core. So you see those results.
Quick question: have you guys seen on social media they do a lot of plank challenges where you increase your planks every day? Do you feel like that's helpful or no?
Like, remember we talked about those small attainable goals first. Yeah, you can definitely do challenges.
Challenge yourself.
I love those challenges actually.
Okay, great. We're going on to the second workout.
Ale, it's your turn.
The second one.
So the second one is what we call the hip thrust. You can do it
Should
without weights.
Should you do it first and then you'll do it?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do it without weights, and it's basically you just have to find a some sort of a
Flat
sofa
surface?
or flat surface where you can go ahead and lean your back. And what you're going to do, okay, you're gonna start it with your glute touching the floor, and you're gonna come up and make some sort of a table and squeeze your glutes. Those glutes have to be squeezed when you come up. And bring it down, and make sure you come down as low as you can. Bring them up again. Engage your core when you come up. Always engage your core. Make it a straight. And that will kill your booty. Those lower body workouts are the best ones to also see results on your core and abdominal area. And just do the same thing. You can do sets of, for example, if you're gonna do 3 sets, make sure you do 15 to 20 repetitions. If you're gonna do 4 sets, make sure they're 12, no less than that. I would not stick to 10 repetitions. I would do between 12 to 15.
Okay. So would this be a better alternative to work on your butt instead of squats? Because, you know, every girl likes the booty.
Right.
The booty workout.
So
this would be a better
squats,
one?
it targets more at your legs. If you're looking more for that glute exercise, we have to do different workouts. I believe hip thrust will be one of the best ones you can do, and also isolation of the muscle, which will come on the 3rd workout. But right now, I don't know. Alejandra?
Have Alex give it a try.
Yeah. But you next to me, so I can, you know.
She's gonna guide you.
Imitate your movement.
So we'll place you. So
glutes to the ground.
Right, glutes to the ground, upper back, not your arms, but your back.
Correct.
Okay. So you're gonna bring your arms to the front, and what you gotta do is you gotta keep.
I'm gonna slip.
Right.
Okay, I'll be right here.
Perfect.
Try. So my hands are not touching my arms.
No, you're gonna just basically bring up your hips. So it's called a hip thrust. So you bring up your hips like this.
I'm slipping from my socks. I can't do it. I need shoes.
You want to try it?
So definitely make sure you're wearing shoes even though you're at home, guys. Te ponen los
Not
zapatos.
slips.
Wear shoes because I'm slipping and I can't.
Slipping and sliding.
Okay, so that would be
I'll try
one, the hip thrust. And then we also talked a little bit of isolating the muscle. This is what we call the resistance band. So, I mean, this is one, definitely one of my favorite ones. Who wants to try it with me? You gonna go ahead and try this one?
Yeah, I'll try this one.
Okay, so with the band, there's different ways to do it, but this is one of my favorites. When you come down on your knees, and you do what we call isolating the muscle. So you do one leg at a time as opposed to 2 legs at a time. So you're just focusing on one side, right? And always engaging the core and the abdominal area. And then you switch it up. Turn around. When you do whether it is 10, 12, or 15, bring it up to the other side. And this is what we call isolating, just doing one glute at a time as opposed to both. And you see more of that definition. Faster results.
Wow.
Diana, try it.
Yeah, I've seen these bands very popular in social media, and I've been
Right.
wanting to try them.
Yes, I mean they're all over. I mean they don't have to be extremely, expensive. But I like to use the egg because they come by resistance out, medium, heavy, extra heavy. This is another one, and this is your whole leg as well in your hip area.
That one's medium?
This one is heavy resistance.
Oh, wow.
But it's not bad, trust me.
Diana, go.
A ver, Diana.
Okay, so I'm gonna put. Am I gonna do the first one you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 legs.
Right, perfect.
Diana, you got this.
A little bit higher.
You got this.
There you go, perfect. So now we're gonna get down on our knees. Okay. This stays still, right?
Is this está bien or higher?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, and now you're gonna open up your leg and bring it up.
My hand, do I leave it down?
Yeah, your hand is good.
Like, is the form right?
Okay. So I'm gonna hold it here. Okay, you're not moving this at all. You're just bringing up.
Yeah, back
this here.
straight.
Back straight and just your leg. Go. 1. Bring it higher.
Come on, Diana.
2.
I feel like I need to hold on to something.
3, 4, 5. That's good. 6, 7,
Come on, Diana.
8, 9, 10.
She said 12. 12 to 15.
12 is a magical number, ladies. Okay, now turn
Woo!
around.
Ahora la otra pierna.
And what you do to one side, you must do to the other, right?
So you know you're gonna have a big one than the other.
Okay, so then
There you go. Perfect.
I think I'm stronger on this side.
Yeah, and you'll actually find that sometimes we are stronger on one side than the other side of our body. Exercise is one of the best ways to get to know your body. Definitely.
Wow.
Remember, do not move this side, just the leg. Very good. If you want to focus it more on your upper glute part, you might want to go ahead and bend a little bit more and do this. But same movement, the same movement. You can try it with this one too if you want to bring it down. Now instead, what you were targeting right now was your glute area. Now you're going to go ahead and target your inner thigh when you do this workout. When you stay still with one side, and you just bring up this side. There you go. Keep it straight. 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 And then the leg. There you go. That's going to target your inner thigh. So see, it's different ways. You're with the same tool, you're targeting at different areas. Correct.
Can we do a squat so I can do one? I'm sorry.
Sure, you want to?
I want to do one too.
With the squat position, the best thing that you always got to keep in mind is that your knees has to align perfectly with your toes. Your knees are supposed to pass your toes.
So just stand straight. You're supposed to align your knees, right?
Right, you're supposed to align your knees. We
Another
come down. Down. That's good. Okay, and come up. And when you come up, right, squeeze your glutes. Keep an abdominal area just flat. When you squeeze, come up and come down. The lower we go, the better, of course. You can always get like a medicine ball at home. Those are pretty handy when you want to do those home workouts. Okay. And if you're also trying to target different body parts, again, it depends how you position your legs. You can open them a little bit wider. So what we call the sumo squats. Oh, yeah. Right? So you're targeting the inner part of your leg. And a lot of glute, too, when you do the sumo squats. But if you, help yourself with a medicine ball or some sort of a dumbbell, that makes it even better. Okay.
I had a quick question.
Sure.
Women always get the periods every month. So do you recommend for them to take it a little bit lighter when they're on their third days, or just continue the regular workout?
I would go ahead and keep it. I speak for myself personally. For myself, I do keep it lighter. If not, I will probably even make that my day off. Your day off. Right? If not, go ahead and keep it light. I would probably just go ahead and keep some sort of a cardio session, maybe some sort of a light abdominal workout. Nothing crazy. I wouldn't suggest. Yeah.
Because you know how those, las creencias de uno, no, you have to take it easy. You can't be doing anything. The creencias de uno.
Actually, exercise will help you, especially if you have some sort of menstrual cramps that you suffer from. It actually helps. For you or not to not to experience the pain. So cardio is actually, it does help. Yeah. Cardio. Yeah. Weight training, probably not.
I didn't know that it would actually work, but I did feel like whenever I would do cardio, it would help me.
It would definitely helps. It definitely, but it's something that you have to do prior. Right.
Yeah.
Then the week. Yeah. Something that you have to do constantly.
So that when it comes.
Right. When it comes, then you're gonna see a big improvement. Yes.
Alejandra, so with these several workouts that you just showed us, todos se pueden hacer estos juntos as in like one session of like working out, or do we have to separate these? Can we do them all together?
I would suggest, this is just, 3 workouts out of the many that are out there. And like I said, do use your phone wisely, people. There are so many tools out there, and it's so much easier to get in shape now than ever before, I feel. So there's definitely more, but I would suggest for a good routine to keep it between 5 to 6 workouts.
5 to 6
5
workouts.
to 6 different workouts. And if you're trying to lose weight, again, we're going to base it on your goal because everybody has different goals. Some people want to gain muscle, right? Some people want to lose weight. So if for those that want to lose weight, do not skip cardio.
Okay.
Do not skip the cardio. That's going to
So it'll be cardio and your little other workouts that you're going to do.
Right. Okay. And for faster results, fasted cardio is one of the things that we also push for.
Fasted cardio meaning no meal before doing the cardio.
That is only when you do it very early in the day, because we don't want you to do fasted cardio at 10 in the morning when your body should have already been going on the third meal.
Yes.
So fasted cardio is for those, that don't find the time because they have a very busy schedule. Being able to, wake up 5, 6 in the morning and do those 30-minute, fasted cardio will definitely, you'll see a big difference within the first 21 days that we're talking about.
Okay. So, so I want to say, like, I'm sorry. So, including the workouts, the 5 workouts that we can do, and the cardio, how long would would you say like 30 minutes? You could do cardio and then the workouts, or like 15 and then the workouts?
Well, we usually suggest to do your cardio before the exercise, because I'm sorry, after. I am so sorry about that. It is after, because cardio is definitely gonna get you tired. So we want to go ahead and get you fresh. So typically a routine for me will start with 5 minutes of cardio just to warm up. I really don't like to jump into the weights, although there's people that do it. I personally don't like doing it. So I'll do 5 minutes just to warm up, get it exactly, get that pump, and then go ahead and jump into my routine. After the routine, then I'll go ahead and, right now I'm really not looking to lose weight. I'm looking to maintain what I have. So I keep it at 15 minutes of cardio at the end. But for those that are looking to lose weight, I would suggest no less than 30 minutes of workout.
After the workouts.
And also no more than 30 minutes of workout.
Wow.
Because when you do more 30 minutes of workout, or cardio, you're burning off your muscle, you're not burning fat, and that doesn't help.
Interesting.
Okay.
Well, those are very good tips for today. So it was a little longer than most of our podcasts, but it was a very important segment that we wanted to do for the new year. And well, thank you for being our special
Thank you
guest
so much
today.
for thank you for here. Thank you for tuning into Bellas Sin Reglas. Yo fui tu host Alejandra.
Diana Citlali.
Jackie Dubon. And well, Happy New Year for all you guys.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Enjoy.
Bye.